Time's Ed here, back to do another video review. This time, going to be reviewing Transformers Combiner Wars Powerglide. This is a nice little Legends class figure. It is a triple changer, as in it has a vehicle mode, a robot mode, and a target master mode. Not bad. I kind of like that. He does make a good representation of the G1 Powerglide. A little bit better than that was it Ultra class or Supreme class? It was a size up from Voyager, but it wasn't leader class. One from Classics Universe. But it's not bad. I do enjoy this. Like I said, he does turn into a target master, and what you do is you go ahead and flip the wings into their robot mode configuration. You pop forward a flap from the front to make a targeting sight, which is utterly useless, in my opinion. And you push forward the engines for the blasters, and there's a molded blaster in the center at the ends of his legs. Or what will be his legs, essentially. It's okay. It's not the best in the world, but you got to admit, he does make a nice... I think I would be a little more impressed with this figure if it collapsed in a little bit more. If the lower legs here were big enough to collapse over the upper legs to shorten the gun a little bit. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of the targeting sight because obviously it's blank on the other side, so this is kind of pointless. So when I have this displayed, I usually just keep that down because it's kind of pointless to me. The only other thing I'd say would be the missile spam on the side here. My problem is that when you look on it straight dead on, you can see how kind of the engine / extra blaster pods on the side are going to get in the way of those missiles. So unless they're immediately programmed to spread out as soon as they leave the bay, they're going to hit the side of his gun. The missiles are going to hit the front of the gun. So the landing gear for the vehicle mode is also the 5mm peg for any peg hole or hand for Transformers, and I do think this works a lot better with the Voyager class figures than the combiner sized figures. But that's just my opinion. So since he's already in gun mode, converting him to robot mode is you push the engines back up, put the tails, fins here first. This is very important because if you try flipping them back, then folding the feet down, you're going to pop these off, and I've already put stress fractures or stress marks on these. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to go out and buy another one of these pretty soon because I got a feeling these are going to break over time because of that. But make sure before you fold out the hands that these are folded here first, or fold out the feet, then if you're gonna, before you fold out the feet, fold these into this position first, then fold out the feet. Then close those up, because if you don't, it's going to pop them off and give them a stress fracture. So fold down the landing gear. You actually twist to reveal the head, then completely collapse that down, and then unpeg the arms from where they're pegged into the wing, and you have his robot mode. And he has a really nice robot mode, in my opinion. I think a lot better than the robot mode we got with the Supreme class one. He's definitely more G1 accurate. I think if his only downfall is having obviously the missile spam underneath his arms, and he is very ball jointed in his upper half. His only got his ball joints in his shoulders. His arms just have a hinge joint, no swivel. His lower legs have ball joints, and I think, at least with his hips, it probably would have worked better with some kind of hinge system instead, because the ball joints are a little bit loose. A little bit of flip harsh, I'm sure, will tighten those right up. But this is a critical joint for gun mode, because when you try to put together the feet, sometimes when you're trying to put into gun mode, they'll suddenly just split apart, and because these are ball joints, it makes it just all the more easier. But other than that, I still think he's a great figure. He's definitely one that you should pick up if you're getting the Generations, getting into the Combiner Wars line. I definitely think this is one of the legends that you should pick up. So until next time, this is Titan Zed saying I'll see ya when I see ya.